And we couldn't have asked for better weather for today's game between the USC Trojans and the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Brad Nessler here, along with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, and we are anxious to get this one underway. We've got two teams that are playing as well as anybody in the country here early in the season.
USC looks no further than this young man when asked why they play such great defense. His coverage ability allows his defense to take more gambles with blitzes, and I don't think it'll be any different in this one.
All right, well, we're ready for the coin toss, brought to you today by Coke Zero. Southern California is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. There goes the opening kick. Looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. They'll start this drive at the 32. We've got a 1st and 10. Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. They go with the run. And they make the stop at the 34-yard line. That'll be a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd and 8. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Here's the give. Tackle for a loss. No place to go that time, and the offense loses a yard or 2.
Nice job of plugging up all the gaps. Possible cutback lanes by the defense.
3rd down, 9 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. He steps out right around the 34. And that brings up 4th down.
Great stop by the defense. They played with tremendous character on those downs.
He punts it away, and it's a great kick. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line. Not a bad return.
I like the patience here. Then the ability to turn on the field once he recognized the opening.
The offense will start at the 26. 1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. Gets a block on the corner. And they push him out at the 32-yard line. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 32. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Pressure coming, and he goes down. And they got him with a blitz.
Yeah, that time the pressure came from the safety position. Nobody picked him up, but he came up with a big-time play.
That was a great call by the defense, bringing the pressure and leaving the quarterback with very few options.
Throws incomplete, intended for his wideout.
That ball should have been picked off.
This quarterback had too much faith in his arm that time.
Well, that confidence almost led to a change of possession. His man wasn't even close to being open.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. He's out to the 30. He makes it to the 38-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. It's 1st and 10. One-man backfield. He's knocked out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
Now that's how you run a corner route. He exploded out of his cut and beat the man coverage for a new set of downs.
First and 10. Ball on the 49. Single set backfield. On the handoff, big hit, and he'll lose yardage. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
So it's 2nd and 14. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. And he tackles him hard at the 44. They pick up good yardage that time on the pass play.
Here they kind of put pressure on the quarterback and challenged him to find the hole in the defense. And in this case, he did. Nice job.
He's tackled at the 38-yard line. Galloway gains 6 yards with a short completion.
And still, this gunslinger hasn't missed a receiver yet on this drive.
First down, 10 yards to go. The defensive back's moving in closer. They line up in an I. First down, look at the throw. And this one's broken up.
Way to keep your head on a swivel, kid. That was a nice job of locating the football and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position to make a play.
He's got his man across the middle. And he's tackled at the 26. And a pretty smart call right there.
You're absolutely right. The reason why this play worked is that the play action froze the defense just enough to allow the receiver to get open.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. And they make the stop at the 21-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Here's the 8th play of the series. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Throws falling back and finds his man. Tackle made at the 18. They get 3 yards on the play.
Nice grab there by the tailback to at least move the ball forward for some positive yards.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. 3rd down. And this crowd trying to will their defense to make a stop here on 3rd and short. You'll get it again. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal. They just keep moving the chains.
Bit by bit, my friend. It starts with the short pickups on 1st and 2nd down, and then you get the rest on 3rd down. In the process, you start to wear the defense down, and that's when you break the big one.
Looking for 6, and he got it. Touchdown. An excellent pass to the wideout for 6.
That wide receiver had his eyes on the end zone the second he caught the ball. That was a nice-looking play.
And he adds the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Ohio State to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance. And down he goes at the 29. Their last drive resulted in a punt, so let's see if they can put together something a little more promising here. They're packed in tight on the line. They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield.
They sure shut down the halfback on that play.
Boy, they were in the backfield in a hurry. The back just had no space to run the football.
It's 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball on the 27. They come out with 4 wide out. Scrambling around. Picked off from the deflection. He's taken down around the 37-yard line. And he grabbed that one off the tip.
You know, sometimes interceptions like this require a little bit of luck. He happened to be in the right place at the right time.
First and 10. Ball on the 37. 3 wideouts here. Hit on the throw. He caught it. The ball pops free. This time it was the linebacker that was able to pounce on that fumble.
Yep, this kid should have done a better job of holding on to the football. Now it's cost them a turnover.
They'll go to work at the 41. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Can't find anyone open. And down he goes around the 48-yard line.
The quarterback didn't see anybody open downfield, so he took it himself and picked up some decent yardage.
That's a good job of making a play, but the defense didn't let him go too far.
He scrambled. He's rolling left. Runs with it, and he's got room. Brought down at the 44. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
Takes it right and brought down right away.
Not a very successful run that time, Coach.
Did you see his explosion off the defensive line? Woohoo! It seemed like he was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
He just timed the snap count there. It really made a nice play.
This game's already shaping up to be a good one as we head to the second quarter. The score here in Pasadena, Ohio State 7, USC nothing. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Back to pass, and he can't get away from the pressure.
That's what happens when the protection breaks down up front.
Yeah, but Coach, I think the quarterback has to release the ball quicker, or he's going to get pounded out there.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Throws it deep downfield. What a play, and that'll set up a 1st and goal. They got burned on the blitz that time.
Yeah, no question. I think you have to mix it up defensively, but when you blitz, you better put pressure on the quarterback. Here, they weren't able to do that and got beat deep.
Expect the defense to turn it up a notch here in the red zone. Gets to about the 5-yard line. Gain of 2.
The running back just didn't have any room to move, Kirk.
That's because the defense called the blitz at the right time. They were able to come after the running back before he went for big yards.
Now he's scrambling. He's tackled at the 4-yard line. So he tried to scramble there, but it didn't even look like he got a yard.
He just got lucky to get to the line of scrimmage after that play.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He scrambled. Decides to take it himself, and he's got it. Touchdown. Coach, nobody got open, so he took it in himself.
Great heads-up play there. The quarterback looked around, saw nothing, took off running, poof, for the end zone.
The extra point to tie this game up. He splits the uprights with the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He sends it off. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. The offense comes out of the field, and they're hoping to avoid the similar fate that killed their last drive.
They need to make sure they don't turn this ball over again.
I don't think they'll make the same mistake on consecutive drives, Coach.
He can't get away with a stiff arm, and he's tackled. Maybe a few, but that's it.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 27. The defensive back's moving in closer. 3 wideouts here. They'll bring him down around the 38-yard line. Superb effort by the receiver to come down with that ball.
Now this comes down to the timing between the quarterback and the receiver, and the result, again, a nice play for the offense.
Again, he'll get the call. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
This safety does everything you ask of him. He can come up and play the run or drop deep into his zone and stop the pass.
And right there, I think he was looking for the run the whole way because he got in the backfield in a hurry.
Here's the option. Now he pitches it. And down he goes at the 48.
Makes the stop. Gain of 16 on the play.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Here's the give. And they make the stop around the 46-yard line. And they pick up 2 yards.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8. Ball on the 46. They come out with a big set. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third down, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Little handoff. He did not get to the first down marker. And they'll still be a little short of the first down line.
Well, they get some positive yards, but this defensive line really busted through and broke that play up.
Yep, great play by the defense to step up and force the 4th down.
And he's taken down at the 38. They move the sticks after another first down.
Impressive drive by this offense so far. I really like what they're doing by keeping this defense on their heels and moving the ball downfield.
They'll work from the shotgun. Pass is left, going the other way. Got some open field. And they push him out around the 45-yard line. Not a good decision there. Why'd he even throw that pass?
Well, this is a good job by the corner of sitting back and reading the quarterback's eyes. Good job of disguising coverage as well.
This cornerback is a gamer. He comes to play every game.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Runs it and tackled in the backfield. Kirk, they really had nothing going on that run.
I'll tell you what, Brad, it's almost like he ran into a brick wall on that play.
It's second down now and 13 to go. Ball on their own 42. And we got a new man in there, running back. Back to pass. Heavy pressure. And they got him.
The protection just broke down there.
I'll tell you, though, Kirk, it's hard to keep this end away from the quarterback.
Well, they're going to have to. Otherwise, this quarterback's going to get drilled out there.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 45. They'll work from the shotgun. Chucks it deep down the right side. Swatted away.
Now, that's the way to get in there and break up a pass.
And more importantly, Coach, brings up a 4th down situation.
It's 4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. It's away, and it's a booming punt. They bring him down, and they bring him down hard on that one. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
The offense was just a little bit too aggressive with that last possession.
And aggression caused a mistake, and that's exactly what happens when you're too aggressive.
Tackle made at the 45.
It's harder than most people think to complete short passes like that. I mean, you got a lot of defenders running around in a small amount of space, watching the quarterback's eyes and looking for a quick pick.
Good job here by the quarterback in using his eyes. He looked off to his right, found his man, and turned out to be a pretty nice play.
Kirk, he threw that one right into coverage.
Yeah, Brad, that is a cardinal rule. You never throw into tight coverage like that. There are a lot of guys out there that have so much confidence in their arms, they think they can squeeze the ball into a tight little space the size of a donut hole.
Back to pass. He's going to air it long. Makes the grab, and he's knocked out of bounds. Big play right there. That's a first down as they hooked up on the deep route.
And the defender just got outrun and outplayed by the receiver. He wanted it more, and that allowed him to make a heck of a play.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Tackle at the 13. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. One-man backfield. On the ground with the tailback. So the tailback's going to come away with a first down on the play.
Here the back does a good job of following his blocks and picking up 7 yards.
First and goal from the 5. They're knocking on the door. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He's taken down right around the 2-yard line. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. Second down, goal to go. 2 yards to the end zone. Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury.
Called by the offense.
So with the half ending, they're just going to try to put 3 points up on the board. And he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to see from your defense before the half. That's something they can build on.
This kick return should conclude the first half. Don't be surprised to see some trickery here. They'll set up shop at the 20. First and 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back to pass. He's right there for the interception. A great first half comes to a close. The score here in Pasadena, Ohio State 10, USC 7. We're ready to start the second half as the teams are lined up for the kickoff. Kicks it away. And down he goes at the 24. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Lucky 95! Lucky 95!
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Tackle made at the 46-yard line.
I'm really liking what I see from this guy. He's not afraid to go to the air on any down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. There's a player shaken up on the play. It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 47. They'll work from the shotgun. Scrambling around. Fumble, loose ball.
That's what a good pass rush can do for you.
Yep, they got in the quarterback's face and made it tough on him to throw a good pass.
The defense sets up in the nickel. Pressure coming, and they get to him. Boy, this defense really came to play today.
Well, they said before the game that they wanted to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback. They sure stuck to that plan.
Yep, this pass rush definitely has this kid flustered a bit. It's hard to stand in there when you know you're going to get hit.
And he's taken down at the 48-yard line. A heck of a return.
What I like here is they now have decent field position to work with.
And they'll take over at midfield. High formation here. Gives it off. Tackle at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's second down. 6 yards to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. High formation here. The junior makes the catch.
I like how this kid can use the sideline just as well as he can make plays in the middle of the field.
That's right, Kirk. They call that versatility.
That's right, Coach.
He'll give it off here. Brought down at about the 22-yard line. That's a good 9-yard gain.
On the play.
It's 2nd and 1. Ball on the 23-yard line. One-man backfield. And it looks like they're going to bring some heat. He'll get the call again. It's a fumble. And the ball bounces out of bounds.
They really caught a break on that fumble, Coach.
Yep, good thing for them that ball skipped out of bounds, or they could have had a really bad turnover.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. And down he goes at the 10-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second down, 10 yards away from a score. Ace backfield. And they'll run him again. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal. And the tailback picks up great yardage on the run.
How many times do we see him run that play in practice this week?
1,000 times. And it was just as successful then as it is right now.
Didn't get his feet set, and he's going to pay for that one. Big opening. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. So a great play by the defender to give his team 6 points.
Kirk, he made it look easy. You can tell this kid has seen the end zone before.
That was a very good play, and that will certainly help build his team's momentum.
And he adds the extra point. USC ready to kick this one off. Decent kick. He makes it to the 32-yard line. Let's see how the defense responds now, coming off that big play just a moment ago.
This quarterback just needs to get his composure back. If he settles down, then I think this team will be all right.
Not if this defense has anything to say about it. They're playing with a ton of emotion after that turnover.
Excellent job of getting a hand in there to break up the pass.
It was, Coach. That one had reception written all over it, but the defender stepped up and made the play.
One-man backfield. Looking to throw. Here's a throw, and it's almost picked. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
Catches it, and he's punished. It'll be short of the first after the completion.
Well, good effort by the defense to make sure they got him before he got to the marker.
Yeah, but that stalls this drive. This is why these guys need to run routes past the first down marker. It's so they can keep these drives going.
They'll go to work at the 22-yard line. First and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Here's the give, and they make the stop at about the 11. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think there's anybody on the field right now that could beat this guy in a foot race.
I agree, Brad. He's in a class by himself when it comes to speed.
And you can't coach that kind of speed. You either got it or you don't.
So the ball will change hands, and it'll be first down.
This is not what we're used to seeing from this halfback.
Coach, you're right. This guy is about as sure-handed as they come, but fumbles do happen. You can chalk this turnover up to a very aggressive defense.
So the question here is whether or not his knee hit the ground before the ball came out.
And sometimes it's hard for the official because there's a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier, and he can't get a good view to overturn it.
So after some discussion, the call on the field is reversed. It's second down now and 13 to go. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's on the run. He's knocked out of bounds at the 11. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. We've got 3rd and 10. Ball on the 11. Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. A lot of pressure, and he's sacked. The defense brought the heat that time, guys.
Yeah, the linebacker just fired through and got to him on that play. No chance for the quarterback.
I think they sent 8 guys on that blitz. So as a quarterback, if you don't get the ball away quickly, then you're in real trouble.
That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Southern California is lining up to kick this one off. He kicks it off. He's to the 10. Across the 30. Brought down at the 35-yard line. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. The offense will start at the 35. First down, 10 yards to go. One-man backfield. And he's level at the 45-yard line. That one's more than good enough for the first down.
Well, Brad, that is a great play by the quarterback to find his target past the marker to keep this drive moving.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. They go with a run. And he's taken down at the 47. Maybe a few, but that's it. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. From the gun. They go with a run. He's on the run. Knocked out of bounds. Right around the 40. And he busts a huge gainer there.
Boy, that one looked familiar. It looked like the exact same play they ran previously.
Kirk, you're absolutely right. And don't be surprised if they run it again.
Pressure got to him, and it's picked off.
Again, it looked like there was a little miscommunication on that interception. They can ill afford to have breakdowns like this and expect to win games.
No doubt about it. 3 interceptions is tough to bounce back from.
We've played 3, and we're locked in a tight one with the score. USC 17, Ohio State 10. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 29. They're packed in tight on the line. Give to the tailback. Oh, man, he took him down hard. A 5-yard gain.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 34. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He scrambled. Throws, and it's knocked away.
Surprising to me that the secondary was in such good position. I thought the play call had him fooled at first, but a nice play by the D.
Going with the shotgun here. Drops back to pass. He gets sacked on the play. They're really having a tough time slowing down this pass rush.
This guy's all over the quarterback on every play. How many sacks is that? 3? Seems like 10 or 15 to me.
Man, what a big play right there because it halted this drive and forces a punt in a very, very tight game.
He's out to the 30. And he just got stood up right there. The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball to his receivers.
On the ground, big opening. He just couldn't hold off the defender, and he's brought down. What a run.
Man, this kid can flat out fly. A lot of kids are fast, but there's not many guys out there that can run as fast as this kid in pads holding on to the football.
I agree with you, Lee, and he has such a natural running style. This kid showed terrific footwork and great vision on that run, and it got him the first down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Again, he'll get the call. They'll bring him down at the 19. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there, running the football by this guy.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They'll give it off here. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. He didn't really have a chance on that play.
Boy, guys, how about the defense on this play? They sniffed that play out from the start.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Whoa, he just took a licking. They get about 5 yards from the halfback.
5-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 16. And a new halfback checks into the game. Heavy pressure, and he throws it to the defense.
That could be it, folks. That pick could be the straw that broke the camel's back.
Forget the Camels or whatever the heck you just said. I want to know what that quarterback was thinking. Come on, scramble, get sacked, throw it away, anything, anything but an interception.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 13-yard line. Southern California is up 7. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Maybe got 2 feet on the play.
It looked like the rush caused some problems there, Coach.
Yep, they were in there so quick that the running back was never able to get started.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he's scrambling. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. Takes it right. He can't get back to the line.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
Backup running back comes into the game now. And he's hit as he throws. Complete, and he's brought down at the 21. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. It's 1st down and 10 now after picking up some great yardage through the air. Backup quarterback into the game now to call the signals. They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield.
These guys have the capability to gain solid, consistent yardage. They have to regroup, come out a bit more motivated next time.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Fires to the end zone, tipped away.
How about him getting in there to break up that pass?
He made a great break on the ball in that play. I thought that was a touchdown all the way.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He scrambled. Heavy pressure, and down he goes. The pressure got to him that time.
Well, they brought the heat here, and the linebacker was able to spring free for a big play.
The kick is up, and they tack on 3 points.
Let me tell you, Kirk, why that field goal is so important. What that does is puts these guys up by 2 scores with not a bunch of time left on the old clock.
Yeah, and that was a crucial kick, and it very well could end up being the difference in the game.
They line up to kick this one away. He sends it downfield. And down he goes at the 35. Coach, Herbie, what's your take right now?
At this point, I think this game looks like it's out of reach, Coach.
Nah, not so fast, Kirk. It's only a 2-possession game, and these guys won't give up. A quick score, an onside kick, and another quick score, and we're talking about a completely different situation.
A 5-yard gain.
And down 2 possessions, they have no choice but to take one last shot here.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Drops back to pass. A lot of pressure, and he's sacked.
Kind of looked like he hesitated a little bit too much here.
You're right, Kirk. The protection was good, but they're not going to hold him out there forever.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. He's pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Wow, a long gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, the offense hurt themselves by digging themselves into a hole on 1st and 2nd down, so the defense didn't really have to put too much thought in how to defend on that 3rd down.
Those 3rd and long plays are always tricky. The quarterback did a good job there of not forcing the ball and causing an interception.
And the call paid off.
Good call to keep it on the ground. You only need a little bit. Go ahead, get the 1st down. Good call and good execution.
It's always a good call if it works. In this case, they got enough for the first, so it's a good call.
Batted away. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 46. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They'll bring him down around the 43-yard line. Good pitch and catch there on 2nd down.
Yep, it was good enough to get him the 1st down. That's just a nice play.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Complete. And he's tackled at the 36. And they hurry up to the line.
You're right. Sometimes you can catch the defense napping a little bit.
Spikes the ball. Here's 3rd down. 4 yards to go. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Complete. He's got room. He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
He got it, but it wasn't by much, Coach.
Hey, the receiver ran a good route, the quarterback threw it, and he got the 1st down. Plain and simple.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. There's a strike complete. He's down. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
Great pursuit there by the linebacker to make the sure tackle on this kid.
Looks to pass. He passes it. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. And this one's all but wrapped up with the final score, USC 20, Ohio State 10. And Lee, now as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your final thoughts on this one?
I don't know about you guys, but I was pretty darn impressed with this bunch of kids. USC came out here very focused, and they took care of business. Nice win for this football team.
Folks, thanks for tuning in to another game of NCAA Football 09. Along with Lee and Kirk and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.